Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build an Adventure Map. Last episode was totally awesome. If you didn't see it, you need to go back because we learned some really cool stuff. We've got the shader, we've got the texture pack, we've got command blocks that we've been working on, and we've been working on this cave. Now, I haven't really done too much off camera. I completed the rail that goes all the way down. Let's just let our eyes adjust. There you go. How cool is that? It sort of goes more yellow. And I put a couple of spawners. I got one skeleton spawner and one zombie spawner in there. I didn't want to go crazy because someone correctly pointed out in the comments section last episode, AJ, you don't have a sword. How are you going to take on these mobs? That is indeed correct. So let's grab ourselves a chest here. Now there's a glitch with this shade of map pack that I still haven't updated. That one chest is sort of black. It doesn't, like, the lighting is wrong on it, but on two it's fine. So we're just using double chests everywhere. I'm not really bothered about that. But we want to have this in a place that you're not going to miss it. So I'm going to have it right here, and in here we can have I think maybe like a stone sword. Yeah, I think a stone sword would be good. We can chuck that in there. That gives our hero, the player, a sword just to get started with to go through this mine. I've also done at the bottom of the mine here. I can't get down. Can I do speed? Speed 10. Yes, I can. Look at that. Look at me walk so fast. Down at the bottom here, I added a chest that has a lead in it as a hint to get the pig out. Okay, so that's nice and easy as well. Let's set my walking speed to 1 again. I don't mind walking down quickly. I don't like walking quickly up. Now, obviously, there's more that we can do with this mine shaft. I sort of like it like this, to be honest. There's an awful lot that you could do, a lot of more detail, but it really works. I like the sort of simpleness to it at the moment. Now, again, the text that we done last episode, or I showed you last episode, we can expand upon. I'm going to leave it how it is for now, but again, we can always expand upon it later. There is also another cool thing. Oh, I thought speed 1. There we go. There is another cool thing that we can do here with the command blocks. I'll cover that for the moment as well. I had these holes there for resetting the redstone. If I do this, and I think if I just paste this in for the moment. Oh no, not that one. Cancel. I just need a text one. Let's just grab that for the moment. It's just easier to copy and paste it than for me to type it out on camera. There, stick that in here. Now we can do title. A title. I think I'm guessing here. And then have like the name of our our adventure map. So let's just say adventure, and that'll do. Okay, for the moment. Now, if I hit a button, give me a button. We can now put the button on here, and we should adventure. Hey, that's pretty cool. And what we can also use that for are quest starts and stuff. So we can have I don't know how can we get, like, can we get text 2? I wonder. Like, if I grab that and have this is a complete test. I doubt this will work. Text 2 adventure quest. This might be wrong. Yeah, I got an error. You can see the error there on what line it's on and stuff. No, that's no problem. But there's loads of colours that you can do. I mean, blue would probably look nice for this as well. Oops. Adventure. So, yeah. What I want to try and do is use that for when we enter an area. So what we can do is have, like here, for example, let's have some pressure plates. And then when you step on these pressure plates, it's going to tell you where you are. So we can have this down here. Oh, let me go and grab that again. Or did I break it? I broke it because I'm stupid. It doesn't matter. I just got to type it out again now. Put this under here. We want / title at all players. That's what A is. You've got at P, which is at the nearest player or something like that. Title, text, Bandit camp. Now, I'm sure you can probably change the size of the text as well. Maybe just by adding a size at the end of it. I don't know. I'm not very good at it. Bandit camp. So whenever we walk into this area, whenever we stand on that pressure plate, it's going to tell us where we are. So we can have one at the sunken ship. We can have one at the castle. And when you enter the building, it tells you where you are. I think that's really cool. And we can have that with quest started and all that stuff as well. Obviously, maybe in yellow, though. So let's try and do that. Let's poke a hole through here. Now, where is... That goes that way. There it is. That's the end one. This is where he finally says, if you get your pet pig and return him, then I will help you. What we can do is we can add some repeaters to this. Oh, you're still lit, aren't you? There we go. Why are you still lit? Oh, it was working its way through. Good. Like that. And then put this down here. And we shall have in maybe gold? Is gold a colour in Minecraft? I don't know. It might just be classed as yellow. Quest. Return the pig. This might be too big for the screen. Like it might just end up being too big. But let's give that a go. Let's hit the button down here. Who's there? My boat has sunk and I need help getting home. We aren't just going to help you with nothing in return. Oh, it did work, and it is in gold. Return the pig. Can I put quest in front of that? Or is that now going to be too big? If I just get a redstone block, I should be able to just test it out with this one. Look. Quest, return the pig. That's pretty good. I like that. Oh, it sort of goes black and white at night time. Time, set, date. That's pretty cool, right? Return the pig. So that happens at the start now of the quest. When you walk through the gates, it'll tell you where you are in the bandit camp. We'll have it as red as well because I think that's pretty good. We've got the text for bandits in red. You are always in yellow text. Quests will be in gold, and we can color people's text depending on who's saying what. So once you're in here, we should probably have another button somewhere. Something that's not that discreet. You want it pretty obvious. And I might put some stuff in these chests. I added chests and furnaces and crafting tables to the tents there. Make it feel a little better. Maybe some gold or something like that. Some sort of currency that we can use in the game. But let's just have... You know, probably wouldn't be a bad idea if we swap this out for like a nice big log. And then we can put the button on there. And then we can have the command block underneath it. And then we can hit the button and it'll activate the command block. Or a string of commands for the next stage of the quest. I think that would probably be a good idea. Like, you should be able to find that pretty easily. Once you wander around the bandit camp, you can't miss a button, can you? You can't really miss a button like that. As long as we don't use buttons for detail in the map, we can say that whenever you see a button, you can push it. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Your face. Oh, man. So, what we want to do is we want to have... probably, in fact, would be better. Let's just swap this around. I probably want to have the button on the floor. Like that. Specifically, so we can have a redstone line underneath here. And hide it up still with grass. If we had it the other way, it would be very, very difficult to then hide it up with grass. But underneath here, we can have the command block. And we can have... quest... complete... return the pig. That's going to be way too big, I'm sure. Oops. But it's worth a test. I hope a villager doesn't fall down here. It's so close. Can I change the size? Color gold. Size. This is a guess. 32. That's just a guess. It didn't give me an error. 15. No, it doesn't seem... It seems to be ignoring that part of the text, though. I'm sure it's not actually changing anything. Yes, definitely not. I'm sure there's probably a way. You guys can probably let me know in the comments section. Queue complete? Would that make sense to you guys? Queue complete, return the pig. Quest completed. I think that's probably good. And then from here, let's get underneath. We can then have some dialogue. Now, I like using 12 ticks of delay between each one. It's not as fast as I would probably like it to be. Let's get a torch. I'm putting blocks above me so the villagers don't end up falling down. I like having the 12 ticks between. It's not really long enough to be able to read, but it doesn't go brrr really quickly and just show all the text at the same time. So we want to have tell raw. The reason why I've got tell raw, let me show you this. If I have a button on here. Oops. What have we got wrong? Doop. So we've got Bandit Camp. Whenever I hit this button, it says Bandit Camp at the bottom. Usually the command would be... Take this away. Or what most people use would be say. Now if I do that, it will still work. Oh, it should do. Oh, it says at player. I'm just trying to do what most people do. I can't remember. Mate, it's making me say it for some reason. Say at player. I don't know. I'm going to ignore it. I'm not an expert on command blocks, but basically tell raw gets rid of little logos at the beginning. I read online. I don't really know. We're learning as we go here. So we want the bandit to say bandit. Did I do bandit leader on the last one? I might have. I might have to change that to bandit. It makes it smaller. Reuben. We should call it Reuben. Is that how you spell Reuben? Reuben. My pig. Thank you for bringing him home. Okay, something like that. Obviously, you guys are better at coming up with text than me, so maybe you can, in the comment section below, can leave what text you think he should say if you don't like what I've put. And then, oh, let's grab that. I can copy and paste this a lot easier then. So we want you to say... no problem. Is there anything you can do to help me get back home? And we want this in yellow. Get rid of the full stop. Because whenever we speak, we want to speak in yellow. Oops. Yellow. And what is the reward? What is the reward? A location would probably be a good reward. Go to this area. They'll be able to help you. Something like that. So, I think this is good. I'm making this up as I go along at the moment because your ideas are so good that we want to do them later on and really build up to some really cool ideas. This is just a test quest to see what we can do. Bandit, he says... what should he say? How's he? What have I just put? I've put. Is there anything that you can do to help? We don't have anything here, but travel I need a compass. Or a map. Map. Oh, check that out. The map completes itself. That's so cool. You can see the bandit camp. So we're facing north at the moment. If you traveled west, which would be that way on the map, you can see what way I'm facing there. Travel west, and we'll have another village there. Obviously, we'll have a road that leads there. So let's have that here. But travel west. Does west have a capital letter? Is it? It's not really a name, is it? No. But travel west. You will find a small village that may be able to help. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to have a lot of delay here. So let's just sort of chisel out some area here. Put down a load of repeaters. Because we want the next quest to start, but we don't want this quest to start until that other quest complete has been gotten rid of. So that should do for now. We'll put that down. We'll go back to the start of this command line. Grab that as that's our quest box, command, whatever. And we shall have quest. Find or travel. Trouble is, I've got to keep it so small because it's travel west to find the village, but that's way too long. Find village to the west. That might still be too long, but we'll give it a go. Let's give this a test now and see what happens. So we hit the button. Quest completed. Return the pig. It's not pulling a signal out. No problem. No problem. We can move this. I could move it to here, for example. That's my mistake. That's just a general redstone mistake. That's my bad. I feel quite embarrassed now. We want some redstone. Boop. There we go. Okay. Boop. Quest completed. Return the pig. Ruben, my pig, thank you for bringing him back. No problem. Is there anything you can do? Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's just too long. Village to the west is just too long. But everything else worked. It executed it correctly. We've got the text here. No problem. Is there anything you can do to help me get back home? We don't have anything here, but travel west. You will find a small village that may be able to help you. And then the only problem that we really had was the... There you go. The only problem that we had is that the quest was just too long at the back. Now, I know that there will be a way to fix that. There definitely will be a way. Should we just have travel west? Quest. Travel west. Like so. Quest complete. Complete the pig. Is there a better way to do quest complete? Quest travel west. Do we have this one? Oh yeah, the button's down here. Bunk. So there goes through that. We go through the speech. Yeah, I just got quest return the pig. Okay, beautiful. I think we've got something going here, you know. I think this is pretty decent. Now there is one problem with it doing it this way, is that if we hit this button, it'll execute it, but then I can also hit the button again and it'll start it again. So we can fix that by having a command block that puts a redstone block somewhere. Let's just do it like this for the moment. We might as well play around with this. Let's have a command block there. And this command block, I'm just going to grab the place block command. I've only got one, haven't I? And it's down in this cave now. I thought I heard something. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know the commands off by heart. Yeah, we'll get better at them. What's the time? Oh man, we're like at the end of the episode. Okay, hurry up. Let's finish this quest off. Yeah, I don't like being able to hit the quest multiple times. I think that sucks. So we should grab that. Cover it back up again so I don't forget. Oops. Yes, all covered up. Beautiful. Run back up here. Once I sort of get my head wrapped around these commands, I think I'll be able to do some really cool stuff. I'm one of these people that can pick up this kind of thing quite quickly, so I think it should be quite good. So we shall have that in there, and we want to paste the block right here. So we're going to do F3. I need a piece of pen and paper. You're going to write down your coords. -2, 2, 2, 1, 78, because we want it on the block above where we are currently, and -17. So we're currently at Y77. We want to be at Y70. I knew one of them was going to do that. Get out of here, because you're going to be stuck down here forever otherwise. So undo. I hit with this sword, and this gold sword is still bound to when you hit, it makes a big hole. I wondered what happened then. Man, that scared me. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Dude, that scared me so bad. Okay, so we want -221. 78 is correct. And -17. So now when we hit this button, has that ruined all the timings? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we got it quite. Oh, we were one block off. Why were we one block off? 221. -221. Maybe it's 220 then? It must be. Boom. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. 221, 220, 222. Bang. Go away. That'll do it. So, we hit this. And it executes the line that we already have. But now, if I hit this button again, it won't do anything. Because we've already got the block here. So this is always being powered now. No matter how many times I hit this button, it's just going to say the block cannot be placed because the block's already there. Very, very handy thing to do. It stops you from sort of getting into a loop, a quest loop. Works very well. So all we've got to do is remove that and cover that back up again. And there's our button. We could probably have some sort of way to signal that there's a button there a little bit easier. Maybe have a villager trapped in that area. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. I'm loving every single comment section of every episode on this because there's so many ideas coming out. It's crazy.